Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news all right. Browns fans, buckle up because what's happening in the AFC North right now is nothing short of a game changer, and it's got huge implications for our team's future. As it stands, the Pittsburgh Steelers are just one win away from clinching the division title. They could seal the deal this Sunday with a victory over our Browns, or even if the Ravens stumble Saturday night against the Green Bay Packers, the Steelers will be AFC North champs once again. And let's be honest, a division crown means a lot. Automatic ticket to the playoffs, home field advantage, and a big boost for morale heading into the postseason. But more than that, it signals a shift of power within the division, and that's something Browns fans should be paying close attention to. Now the game this Sunday isn't just about the Steelers beating us. Though I know that stings Browns fans, it's also about the narrative that's been building around this matchup, especially because it features a new face at quarterback for Pittsburgh, Shedeur. That's right, the rookie quarterback who's been turning heads and making headlines since he took over the Steelers, a fence after Dillon Gabriel got injured. Shedeur has been showing some serious promise, and this is his first time facing the Browns this season. For Browns fans, this is a new storyline, and it's one that brings a sense of curiosity and maybe even a little worry. But let's not forget, this is also football. Anything can happen on Sunday. Shedeur, the son of NFL legend Deion Sanders, has been a hot topic around the league. He took over the Steelers' offense after replacing Dillon Gabriel, who was initially stepping in for Kenny Pickett. And let's be real, Shedeur has been impressive, especially considering the pressure on him to perform early on. He's been resilient and showing flashes of a future star. But what really caught my attention was the praise coming from none other than Rodgers, who's been in the league since 2005 and knows a thing or two about what it takes to succeed at this level. Rodgers, now 42 years old and in what might be his final season, has been observing Shedeur closely. During a recent interview, he made it clear that he's been following the young quarterback's journey from Jackson State to Boulder, Colorado, where Shedeur played college ball. Rodgers admitted that he was rooting for Shedeur from the start, even during the draft process, which was quite a roller coaster ride for Sanders. His draft slide was one of the longest in recent memory, but Rodgers highlighted how Shedeur remained patient, kept working on his craft, and now he's earning his spot in the NFL. Rodgers said, "I followed Shedeur's career. I mean any football fan who watched him go from Jackson to Boulder, especially because Colorado is a former Pac-12 school. I was obviously pulling for him. It was a tough draft slide, much longer than mine was, but he's been patient, worked on his craft, and he's been playing pretty good." This kind of praise from Rodgers is significant because it shows respect from one of the league's best, and it also adds a layer of intensity to the Browns' challenge this weekend. Facing a rookie quarterback with Rodgers' experience in the same division adds a new element of unpredictability. The Browns' defense will need to be sharp, disciplined, and ready to capitalize on any mistakes Shedeur might make under pressure. But let's not forget, the Steelers aren't just about their rookie quarterback. They've built a solid team around him, with a strong defense and a run game that keeps opponents honest. They've been playing with a sense of purpose, knowing that a win this Sunday would not only bring them the division, but also set them up nicely for the playoffs. And for us Browns fans, we all know how dangerous Pittsburgh can be when they're playing with that kind of confidence and momentum. It's a rivalry that's always intense, always physical, and this year it might be even more so with all these new storylines. Now, looking at the bigger picture, the Browns are still very much in the mix. Our team has had its ups and downs this season, but with the talent we have, especially at the skill positions, there's hope that we're just a game or two away from turning things around. Our defense has shown flashes of brilliance, and our offense, led by Deshaun Watson when healthy, has the potential to be explosive. The key will be consistency and execution, especially in these critical moments. We've seen the Browns have some incredible performances, and we know that if everything clicks, we can beat anyone in this league. The upcoming game will also test the mental toughness of our team. Facing a division rival fighting for the division crown is always tough, but it's the kind of challenge that can bring out the best in players. Our defense will need to be disciplined, especially in containing the run and forcing Shedeur Sanders into difficult passing situations. On offense, Deshaun Watson will need to be sharp, making quick decisions and capitalizing on every opportunity. The Browns' offensive line will also have a big role in protecting Watson and establishing the run game, which has been a crucial part of our identity this season. And let's talk about the stakes. If the Browns can pull off a win this Sunday, it would not only be a huge morale boost but also keep us in the playoff hunt. We'd be fighting for that last spot, and every game from here on out becomes a must-win. But it's not just about winning, it's about how we win. Cleveland fans want to see the team play with heart, discipline, and that never-say-die attitude that has defined us for decades. We want to see our guys fight for every inch and leave everything on the field. Looking ahead, the Browns have a lot to be optimistic about. The coaching staff continues to develop the team, and there's a strong sense of resilience within the roster. Players like Myles Garrett, who's been a dominant force on defense, can change the game at any moment. The offense, when clicking, can put up points in a hurry, and we've seen flashes of that potential throughout the season. The key now is to put everything together at the right time, especially when facing division rivals who are desperate to win. The AFC North has been one of the most competitive divisions this year, with each team fighting tooth and nail for supremacy. The Ravens are lurking, the Steelers are hungry, and the Browns know that every game counts. This week's showdown could define our season, and Browns fans are right to feel that this is a pivotal moment. We've been through tough seasons, heartbreaks, and moments where we wondered if we'd ever get back to the top. But this year feels different. There's a sense that we're close, that with a bit of luck and the right execution, we can make a real run. And let's not forget the atmosphere at FirstEnergy Stadium. When the Browns are playing at home, the energy is electric. The fans are loud, proud, and ready to support our team through thick and thin. This Sunday, the stadium will be rocking, and our players will need that energy to fuel them. Every tackle, every catch, every drive, our fans will be behind it all, pushing the team to give their best shot against the Steelers. As we look at the season as a whole, it's clear that the Browns have shown resilience, grit, and a lot of promise. We've faced setbacks, but that's part of football. What matters most is how our team responds in these crucial moments. The matchup against Pittsburgh is not just about bragging rights, it's about setting the tone for the rest of the season. A win could propel us into the playoffs with confidence, while a loss would mean regrouping and fighting even harder to stay alive. This is what Browns football is all about: fighting, resilience, and never giving up. We're a proud franchise with a passionate fan base, and we believe in our team. We've seen flashes of greatness all season long, and we know that when everything clicks, we can beat anyone. The upcoming game is a perfect opportunity to prove that we belong among the best, to show that the Browns are back on the rise, and that we're ready to fight for every yard, every point, and every win we need to chase that Super Bowl. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're all in this together, through victories and setbacks, through the highs and lows. That's what makes being a Browns fan so special. We're a family, and I know that no matter what, we'll keep supporting our team with all we've got. Let's go Browns!